Welcome into the 4-10 Broncos breakdown. Denver snaps a 5-game losing streak, beating the Cardinals 24-15 at home. Is it a very rewarding win when you beat a team under the third-string quarterback? Some would say not, but to you, I'd say you don't know what it's like to not have won a game in the United States of America since September 25th, nearly 3 months from today. So you know what? I'm going to enjoy this win because winning is so much better than losing. In fact, losing to Trace McSorley and the Cardinals might have been the lowest of lows all season long. We'll get into the postgame show now with some stats for you all here. Rypien, 21 of 26, a $197, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception on the day. And then how about Latavius Murray? I thought he played a great game. Really did. 24 carries, 130 yards, and 1 touchdown. And here's the sad thing. I don't even really have to fact check myself when I say that's the first player to rush for over 100 yards this season for Denver. Javonte Williams never did it in his brief stint at the start of the year. Melvin Gordon absolutely didn't do it. So then it's on to Latavius Murray, and he gets 130 yards. Colt McCoy did lead the Cardinals in passing, 78 yards and 1 interception. That does lead us to this. Justin Simmons, clap it up. I mean, just another guy that's kind of been lost in the mix this year of having a really good season. Outside of the 4 weeks he was on IR, the hamstring injury, he has been solid week in and week out. Patrick Surtain picked off Trace McSorley to seal the game at the end. So 3 interceptions for this Broncos defense. It was awesome to see. So you know what? If you want more dubs, if you want more victory, high-level energy post-game shows, subscribe today. Sub for dubs, baby. It's all we got going for us. Right now, the thing I care about the most is the Seahawks getting a worse draft pick. That's all I care about for, because I am tired of going into the comments section after the Broncos lose and Seahawks fans bragging about having the 2nd or the 3rd overall pick. All right, I got some more takes I'm going to get to here, some highlights, all that stuff. We're also going to use some questions, some super chats from our live audience here at the channel as we film this post-game show. During our live stream for the game, we had a watch party. It was a blast. Tune in next week, Christmas Day. Get away from your family if they're bugging you. If you didn't get any good presents, join me right here. But first, I need to tell you all about today's sponsor, Fetch. Today's Broncos breakdown is brought to you by Fetch. Fetch is a super easy to use and free app that lets you earn rewards on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt and you will earn points for your purchases. And the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt. Then hit submit and you'll see that confetti pop showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process. You can also click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. You can then redeem those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of other retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter promo code CHAT at sign-up for 5,000 bonus points when you scan your first receipt. That's the equivalent of a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and those 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now. Chatsports.com/fetch and enter promo code CHAT. The link is also in the comments and the description of today's show. Get started right now. Chatsports.com/fetch, promo code CHAT. Now I want to get to this super chat that came in from Benz310. For his safety, Russell Wilson should sit next week. Benz, thank you for the super chat. Cheers to you. And I'm not even that really torn. I'm not going to let a win against the Cardinals try and talk me into, yeah, maybe Russell Wilson should play. I think I'm on an island here. Maybe it's a growing island. Maybe it's like, you know, an archipelago, like a big island. But should Russell Wilson just shut down for the rest of the year? Like, would you play Russell Wilson next week on Christmas Day against the Rams? With the injuries he has sustained this year, I am not opposed to just letting him start his rehab on his shoulder and on his hamstring and on his, his head, the concussion, a bit earlier. Especially going, Brett Rypien just led an offense to 24 points. That was the second highest since last week, 27 against the Chiefs. So, yeah, the Rams suck just as much as the Cardinals do, really. I don't have much of an issue with shutting Russell Wilson down. Personally, I would not play him. The argument is you want to see him end on a good note, right? He needs to improve clearly. He needs these reps. He needs to go into the offseason, hopefully on a bit of a momentum rush, and hopefully, if he plays well the last couple of games, that could make the job a bit more appealing to someone like Dan Quinn, right? To someone like Sean Payton. But you also run the risk of, if you play him, he sucks, and he aggravates an injury, well, you're going to feel like a big bozo the clown then. But let me know what you think. We'll talk about Hackett in just a moment, but do you think Russell Wilson should play versus the Rams? Play or sit? I'm going to go sit. That's a cowardly answer because he's getting paid to play, but personally, I think I would shut him down. Next up here, I want to talk about Hackett in a little bit more detail because it's going to be out there on the interweb. Is Hackett safe if the Broncos win out? Couple things. One, they're not winning out. Like, I hate to be that bearer of bad news. I don't see him beating the Chiefs at Arrowhead, and I don't see him beating the Chargers probably if a playoff spot is on the line for LA and they need it that badly. Or I can't even rule out them beating the Rams with Baker Mayfield after what he did last time out. But no, they're not going to win out most likely. And if they were to win out, I still go no. I just can't let the last couple of games of the season erase what was a truly horrendous start to the year. Now, in Hackett's defense, the injuries are undeniably a huge factor. But healthy or not, did anyone get the sense of if Denver had all 22 starters out there, they'd be playing very well? Not really. The offense was stale. It was stagnant. Even when it had Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton. Yeah, it was down a running back, but if your threshold for measuring a coach is how they play when they are down a starter, newsflash, every team is down starters. It's December. Like, if it's hey, he's missing a starting running back, give him some slack, find me a team that isn't missing someone right now. So to that, I say I am moving on from Hackett no matter what, because I'm going to keep it in the land of reality. Yeah, if they win the next 3 games by 100 points, well, that changes things, but they're not going to. So can we try and keep things in the realm of possibilities here? Bronco Fan 99 next up on the show. Let's be happy we beat the Jags after what they did to Dallas. Good point. I mean, we're just looking for little moral victories all along the map here. And Dallas, big-time frauds. Big-time frauds. So we'll end with that there. We'll look at the scores one more time here, some stats, and we'll kind of wrap up this post-game show for you guys. But the Broncos beat Trace McSorley and the Cardinals 24-15. Sure, maybe it doesn't feel that rewarding when it comes against a backup quarterback or a third-string quarterback, but nevertheless, a win is a win. The Seahawks are picking a little bit further down the draft board, and Brett Rypien is going to maybe play for some money because right now he is all in the camp of I need to look good as a backup so I can get a backup gig next season. So that is going to do it for our post-game show. One last time, though, spam LFG in the comment section for 2 reasons. 1, I know you made it to the end of the video, so I know you're a diehard fan. 2, you're enjoying the win because it is that much better to win than to lose.